Hi everyone, so today I'm going to talk to you about the equation of a line and just the basics of what an equation of a line is. So I've written one out here, x plus y is equal to 2. Now we know that this is an equation because it has some variables in there and it has an equal sign with terms on either side. This one though is a little bit different to what we've seen before because it's an equation that has two variables in there, x and y. Now the reason why there's two variables in there is because one of them, the x one, corresponds to the x coordinates for a line, and the other one, the y coordinate, corresponds to the y coordinates for a line. So this might seem confusing now, but I'll show you how you can actually use it. If we wanted to plot this line here, x plus y is equal to 2, then we need to find a few points on that line to plot it. So we can use the equation of a line to do this. So let's try and find out one of those points. So what we're going to do is we'll just sub in a value for x. Now it can be any value. So I'm going to sub in 1. So I've subbed in 1 for the x. Now the only unknown variable is y. So we can figure out what the y coordinate is when the x coordinate is 1. So to solve this out, we're going to rewrite it. And to get y by itself, we'll just take 1 away from each side. So we're taking 1 away from the left side and 1 away from the right side. On the left side, taking 1 away will cancel out, so we'll just be left with y. On the right side, 2 minus 1 is 1. So the y coordinate will be 1. When x is 1, then y is 1. So we can write over here, we'll keep a list. One of our points is going to be the point 1, 1. Now really to plot a line, we actually only need 2 points. So we'll plot this point out first and then we'll get the second one. So our point 1, 1 is going to be here. Now we can get our second point. Just so we don't get confused, we'll draw a line under our work already. So we can really pick any x value to put in, or y value, and we get out the corresponding other value, the second coordinate. I'm going to pick x be equal to 6. I'm going to let it be equal to 6. Then we'll see what the corresponding y value is. So the equation of the line is x plus y is equal to 2. We're going to put in 6 for x. Now to get rid of the 6 here, so we'll get y by itself, we're going to subtract 6 from both sides. This will leave us just with y on the left hand side and minus 4 on the right hand side. So our coordinate for that point will be 6 for x and minus 4 for y. So if we were to plot this point, we would come across 6 on the x-axis and down 4 on the y-axis. As I said before, you actually only need 2 points on a line to draw that line. And now we can see that our line here has been drawn to those 2 points. Again, you do only ever need 2 points to draw a line, but sometimes they might ask you to find more anyway, just to make more work for you, in my opinion, or maybe to help you practice more. So another type of common question you'll be asked is this. They'll give you a point, they'll ask you if it's on a line. Now, based on the information we already know from the last one, we could just try and draw out the line and then see if the point 3 minus 4 is on it. Perhaps a shorter way to do it though, and definitely the preferable way, and from the point of view of a maths examiner, is to put in, say, the x coordinate into this line. So we'll fill in 3 for x and then see what the y value we get out is. If the y value is -4, well, we'll know then that 3 minus 4 is a point on the line. So we'll try that now for this example. We'll sub in 3 for x, and we'll see if we get -4 as our y value. So we'll write out the equation. 3x minus y is equal to 6. We'll sub in our x value. You'll see before when I subbed in numbers, I always put them in brackets. This is the reason why, because sometimes they have to get multiplied. So 3 times 3 is 9. Now, we want to get y by itself, so we'll need to get rid of this 9. So we'll take 9 away from each side. That gives us minus y by itself on the left hand side, and minus 3 by itself on the right hand side. We want to get rid of the minus sign, of course. We don't want to minus y, we want just y. So to do that, we can divide by -1. Minus divided by a minus on the left hand side will cancel to give us a plus. And minus divided by minus on the right hand side will also cancel to give us a plus. So the y value here is actually 3 when the x value is 3. So our point is 3, 3. That means there can't be a point 3, 4 there on the line. If the point we got out at the end was 3 minus 4, well then that would match up to what we were given in the question. So we'd know that that point was on the line. Obviously that's not the case though in this situation.